Hi guys, Sourdough Kathy here, and I am here today to bring us back to the European night crawlers versus the red wigglers. We originally on December 1st put 6 worms, mature worms, into each bin. These are just 3-gallon totes. I put a layer in, and then later on I put a layer of bedding on, and then later on I added one more, it's about a half a container here of more bedding because it was getting low. So, but something I want to show you before I go ahead and start counting these out to see who the winner was. I want to show you something because not only have I, but Lilia Kogan, who does worms, and other people on YouTube, and we mentioned how when you have not red wigglers, but the Euros, they have a tendency to get smaller with generations. But what I have found, and they do, what I have found is when I put in my 6 red wigglers into this thing, they were all, not red wigglers, good grief. When I put my Europeans in this tote, they were all the same size, but all 6 of them. The red wigglers, the same thing, but of course red wigglers, they stay the same size, so you're not going to get much out of them. But here's what happened to 2 of them. Look at the size of these. 2 of them became very large. So they are obviously, something changes in them. Either that or I don't get it. Personally, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm trying to. I'm doing my own little experiments to try and figure out what's going on with these guys. Now I have a special bin for big ones, so I'm going to take these 2 guys and add them to that bin, but I'm going to count them in my count right now. So I'll get back when I'm finished counting everything. Okay guys, well that was quite an interesting little experiment, considering these containers are so small. You would think you could get through them fast, but you can't. Well, the answer to who is the most prolific, at least in this experiment, is the red wigglers won. I was able to find not just little ones, but fairly decent sized ones, and very few small ones, and I only picked what I could find. I wasn't going to shake them out because I know there's a lot of little teeny ones that probably just hatched in here, in both of them, because I know that yesterday when I was doing my European night crawlers that there were thousands of ones that I could not see with my eye, but they were in there because I found them in my shaker, my sieve. So anyway, these guys, which are the red wigglers, was able to find 375 fairly nice sized worms. A lot of them were maybe an inch or so big. A lot of them were normal size, and the only thing I did find different, there were not a lot of eggs in the red wiggler tubs. Now, in the European night crawlers, I found 254, and I did find a goodly amount of eggs that haven't hatched yet. So I threw them all in here, and they're all together. So if you're interested in what works better, or which would probably produce or be more prolific as far as purchasing, you may want to go with your red wigglers, although I like both of them. I like the red wigglers for the fact that they eat cardboard much better than European night crawlers do, or African night crawlers do. African night crawlers and European night crawlers, it takes them a long time to eat cardboard. But these guys, these red wigglers, they are champs. They love cardboard. The only thing that none of the worms really like a lot is white paper. And that's because white paper's been bleached so that, I don't know if it doesn't break down as fast, or the microbes don't break it down as fast, so they can't be eaten as fast, or what the deal is with those guys. But that's it for this experiment. We are fini. I thank you for watching. I hope you'll give me a like, a comment, and if you're going to put a thumbs down, how about telling me why? I noticed that on, and other people have mentioned this also, I don't know if they're just trolls or whether they're people that don't like our videos. A friend of mine had the same thing happen to him, and it's like, if you have something negative to say, ask us first before you give us a thumbs down. It would be nice to know what you think we're doing wrong, or if you just don't like the video because you don't like worms or you don't like whatever we're doing, why don't you just pass us by? Anyway, to my subscribers, I thank you. I love you all for being here for me, and bye-bye for now. Love you all.